Today's date is August the 5th, and today is truly a remarkable day in history. On August the 5th, 1781, the Battle of Chesapeake in the American Revolutionary War took place, and it really changed the course of history. The Battle of Chesapeake, also known as the Battle of the Virginia Capes, or simply the Battle of Capes, was a crusade naval battle in the American War of Independence. It took place near the month of Chesapeake Bay, near the mouth of Chesapeake Bay on the 5th of September 1781 between the British fleet led by Rear Admiral Sir Thomas Graves and a French fleet led by Rear Admiral Franco Joseph Paul, the Cantonment de Gracis. The battle was inconclusive, but strategically a major defeat for the British, since it prevented the Royal Navy from supplying or evacuating the blockade forces of General Lord Cornwallis at Yorktown, West Virginia. It also prevented interference with transport of French and Continental Army troops. The provisions from New York to Yorktown. As a result, Cornwallis surrendered his army after the siege of Yorktown, the second British army to surrender during the war. The major consequence of Cornwallis's surrender was the beginning of peace negotiations that eventually resulted in British negotiations of the independent United States of America. Upon learning that de Grasse had sailed from the West Indies of North America and that French Admiral de Barles had sailed from North Rhode Island, Admiral Graves concluded that they are going to join forces at the Chesapeake, sailing south with 19 ships of the line. Graves arrived at the mouth of Chesapeake on the 5th of September to see de Grasse's fleet at anchor in the bay. De Grasse prepared his fleet, numbering 24 ships of the line, for battle, and sailed out to meet Graves. In a 2-hour confrontation, the lines of the two fleets did not completely meet, with only the forward and center sections of the fleets fully engaged. The battle was consequently fairly evenly matched, although the British suffered more casualties and ship damage. The battle broke off with the arrival of darkness. For several days, the two fleets sailed within view of each other, with Grasse performing to lure the British away from the bay, where de Barras was expected to arrive, carrying vital siege equipment. On the 13th of September, de Grasse broke away from the British and returned to Chesapeake, where de Barras had arrived. Graves returned to New York to organize a larger relief effort. This did not sail until the 19th of October, 2 days after Cornwallis surrendered. The Battle of Chesapeake was a tactile victory for the French, but no clear-cut margins. But it was a strategic victory for the French in Americas. They seeked the principal outcome of the war. And that's what makes today truly a remarkable day in history.